Alright guys, welcome back to my show. You see, trying new things out. Let's say Santa Claus walks in right now. Even though that he's gone, that was like 3 days ago. Santa, but he walks into the door right now and he gives you $1 million. What would you do with it?
You're up, bro.
Okay, first I would splurge the first couple of days.
Define splurging for those who don't know.
Basically buy everything I've ever wanted, anything I've ever wanted.
Can you be more descriptive, bro? Do you want a Lambo? Do you want a Supreme bag? Do you want Gucci shoes? What do you want?
Man, probably I'd buy I don't know, it doesn't come to my mind right now, but I would go on a shopping spree.
You would go to Dolphin Mall and just go buying everything.
Yeah, but
whatever you see that you like.
Obviously with the limit.
What limit?
Type 10K, 20K.
That's nothing.
I know it's nothing. Cause the rest I would invest it.
20K, dude. Think about it. 20K. Is that a lot?
It depends on what you're buying. I mean, he's not gonna buy a car, and if he does, it's gonna be like a Prius or something. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't buy a car yet.
20K is not bad for go shopping.
It's
you can
not
get
bad.
a lot.
You can get it out of your system. With 20K.
I wouldn't buy a car yet. I'd invest that money. I'd buy real estate. I'd flip them. I would go into Forex, put money in there. I'd buy stocks from Nike.
And you're gonna control all these
EA
things.
Sports.
Manage.
Manage, yeah.
I mean, I was learning Forex and I got a hang of it, but you need to be consistent in it. So I'd probably teach myself that. I'm a pretty quick learner, so I'm pretty confident that I could teach myself or get taught. And then I would donate probably 30% to charities and build my own.
30% of $1 million is?
I'm not sure, bro.
It's around like 300,000.
Yeah.
Donate to charities and make my own.
Okay, you still have a lot of money.
Fun fact about charities. If you're ever rich, just make a foundation and put all your money in it. They don't tax on.
They don't tax
foundation.
They can.
It's lit.
You still have.
I make a foundation for stray animals.
Look at this.
Stray dogs, stray cats.
You still got all of that.
I know, man. Almost all of that. I'd invest and just do my own projects.
Okay, what projects?
Flipping houses, Forex, buying stocks.
Well, you still got money. How many houses are you gonna buy with?
Bro, you don't have to spend all the money.
Okay, what are you gonna do with it? The question is, what are you gonna do with $1 million? You're just gonna fucking put them in the bank? You can't put more than 250K in the bank.
I'm telling you, invest.
You still have a lot of money.
I know.
Change your family, buy your mama a house, buy a Lambo that you've always wanted, adopt a child.
Okay, fuck it. I'll buy a car, bro. Let's go. Let's buy a.
You're telling me that if you have $1
Tesla.
million, you're not gonna buy a car. You're not gonna transport. You're not gonna fly. You're gonna travel the world.
Like I told you, I'd live the same way I'm living until I see.
If I give you $1 million, your life is
invest
changed. Your life is
in my
changed.
inversions.
If I give you $1 million, your life changed.
For sure.
Why are you saying that you're gonna live the same?
Because I'm making that choice. You have to stay humble, man. It's not like you're gonna go to Fisher Island and buy a house over there and just blow all your money on everything and that's it. No, I'd live the same way. I'd live the same way I'm living right now until I see that I'm making money off of that money.
Guys,
okay?
if he's rich, quote him. Look for this video back. You can only wear Nike t-shirts and jeans, alright? No Gucci, no nothing, no Ferragamo.
Bro, you're interrogating me. I'm sweating, bro. Let's do this.
Alright,
go. I'm ready for the question.
What else? What would you do with it?
I agree with him in terms of maybe keeping a similar, almost same lifestyle. Because I think what would happen, for example, if you were to give someone $1 million, it would change, their lifestyle would change drastically. They probably wouldn't know what to do with it. Maybe they're not as financially literate as him or us or whatever. And they wouldn't invest in it. They just kind of splurge instead of for a couple of days, splurge the whole time that they have and spend it. Me personally, what I would do just to kind of avoid that, I wouldn't drop any ambitions that I have. Like, for example, me aspiring to be a lawyer or whatever. I would still go for that. Obviously, I can now pay for a better law school. I can now pay this and that, whatever debts I might have. And that's going to be to my advantage. I'm still going to keep a lot of money in the bank, like you said, and investing maybe something as safe as real estate, stocks, whatever it might be, whatever I look into at the moment. But I wouldn't give up like any dreams or any hopes of becoming a lawyer because like aside from whatever money I have, like that's super irrelevant.
Yeah.
I still have hopes and dreams. Like you're not gonna quit becoming a soccer player just because you have all this money.
Exactly.
I understand how lucrative law. I understand how lucrative being a soccer player. I understand how lucrative media can be at times. But that shouldn't trump or shouldn't like go on top, understate whatever dreams and aspirations you have. Because then you kind of just lose sight of things and you just have that money for that money. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it's important to keep sight of things. So again, me personally, I would still pursue my education. You know, now I'd be able to pay for it. A huge stress taken off. I'd upgrade my family, buy my mom whatever, you know, like everything she deserves. She deserves the world. So like there's a couple of things I would do, but for the most part, I'd keep my lifestyle somewhat the same, buy a new car. You know, the things here and there that aren't too significant and that isn't going to change me too much because I'm still going to be that same kid going to college, going to law school, eventually becoming a lawyer, trying to change what I think needs changing, what I think is right, you know?
What is your dream right now?
Right now, really what I'm hoping to do and why I'm doing law is just to kind of change things. We've talked about it before in our podcast, how like the system is, I don't want to say a little bit corrupt, it's really corrupt and a lot of things have become a business like we've been discussing in the past few videos. And I think that there is a way to change that just through litigation or whatever other legal means that I would want the responsibility upon myself to do. You get me? Not just to be, oh, this is such a nice guy, he's doing this for us. No, like I do think eventually if we continue down the road that we're taking, this path, we're going to drive ourselves to the ground. Like we need more people that are concerned with things just, I guess, aside from money. Because a lot of it is just driven by greed and by money and wanting and wanting and wanting. A lot of like consumerism in America, and we see that often talking about buying the cars and the first thing he does, you get me? So kind of going against that, I think that's going to help. I'm not saying everyone should adopt like a minimalistic lifestyle. That's super personal and up to you. But at the same time, my dreams and what I want to do with becoming a lawyer is... No, and I agree.
And there is.
Yeah, no, there definitely are. Yeah. You never see him in like Ferragamo or any of that stuff. You always see him wearing the same gray t-shirt, slacks.
Man, have you seen that I think, I don't know where I saw, I think Instagram. It was like a picture of a cartoon.
Oh yeah, where it shows out like some dude decked out and it's like the most expensive thing, but
Poor
he's not
people,
rich. Yeah, and then rich people, they have like super simple,
So
I know what you mean.
what is your dream?
Become a professional soccer player.
If you had $1 million,
I would not quit that dream.
No,
Exactly.
I'm not saying you quit. You would spend a lot of money. If you give me $1 million, I'm gonna get a nicer studio.
Yeah, a bunch of gear, a bunch of
Exactly. I'm gonna make my dream happen. Why? That's my investment.
It facilitates it. It facilitates.
I agree.
Money facilitates so many things.
I
If
agree.
you have no idea, this world runs on money, man. This world runs on money. If I wanted to become a professional soccer player and I had $1 million, I would just this is what people do. Like rich kids, rich kids, man, that have that dream. They tell their dad, "Oh, dad, can you pay this club to like start playing me?" And that's what they do. They become pro like that. But what?
If you had the money, you wouldn't do it.
No.
You would never do it.
I mean, like,
if your dream is to become a professional player and you have enough money to spare to pay the guy 50K, more than 50K, I don't know, 100K a year to make you a professional player, however it is, that's an investment on life. If you pay him 100K a year and he, let's say, talks to Messi and tells you gotta get this person on the team, and he does it.
I mean, that's not the route I would want to go, but like, si toca, you feel me? That's not, because I would want, and I'm doing all of this stuff like me, you feel me? Like, I want to have the courage and like to be able to say, okay, I made this on my own.
There's more merit.
I didn't need anyone.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
But you made it with your own money, with your $1 million.
No, that money wasn't mine. Santa gave it to me.
But it's Santa Claus. Like, the government gives you $1 million, you wouldn't use it to your advantage.
No, of course.
I didn't earn that money.
But exactly, it's different. In terms of earning and what you do, it's out of merit. There's no merit in just using all that money and substituting it for hard work and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's going to facilitate it, but at the end of the day, you want to sit back and at the end of your life or at the end of your career say like, wow, I got here and it was all me. Sure, I had all this money.
What if you spend the money on solving a problem?
Then that's fine. That's great. There's nothing wrong with spending money on solving a problem.
Okay. You agree with that?
Anyone agrees with that.
What problems would you solve?
Yeah.
Problems
Plastic.
would you solve?
Plastic in the ocean. I would try to
So like environmental things.
probably environmental things. Probably homeless people if they want to be helped.
Right.
Consumption problems. A lot. We demand a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Better schools. Better education.
I like that.
More awareness about things that need to. I would love to change the media outlets. That's gonna be really hard.
Yeah,
the
super hard.
CNNs,
Everyone has an agenda to push. Everyone frames. It's super hard.
the Fox News, all of that. More good news, less bad news.
Mhm.
It's like I listened to music that influenced me. You know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about, and I've made this a reference before. It's like feeding when
It's like feeding the fire.
no.
You cover
Like-
you cover the bad stuff, just more bad stuff
No,
is
no.
gonna happen.
It's I want to feed the people the broccoli
Mm-hmm.
and the broccoli. There's always junk food.
Mm-hmm.
There's always the McDonald's. McDonald's is always gonna be there. But I want to feed people the broccoli. I want them, and it's hard. People don't want to see the broccoli. People don't want to stop and buy broccoli. They want to eat McDonald's. You get me? That's what people want to read. Like in the news outlets, they want to read that the police killed the black guy,
Mhm.
but they don't want to read that the police helped the black guy,
Mm.
the homeless black guy, get a house.
Yeah.
And it's like when you have a baby, right? You feed him broccoli the first day, he spits it out. But then you put a little bit of broccoli with maybe
cheese.
peanut butter or cheese.
Peanut butter, broccoli.
You eat peanut butter.
What do you feed your kid, bro?
You eat broccoli with your
Yeah.
peanut butter. You eat peanut butter with your
Banana
broccoli.
and peanut butter though.
That's better.
Okay, but I don't
Okay,
know. I don't know. Anything that's sweet. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? You feed him a little bit broccoli with sweetness, and then it's
Yeah.
better. And if you put the broccoli in the McDonald's, he starts liking it, and that's the way I see it. And
Like a transition, yeah.
yeah, like it has to be little by little,
Gradual,
and,
yeah.
and hopefully they start understanding why.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
What?
Rome wasn't built in a day. Like the empire.
Exactly,
Of
like
Rome.
what you're saying. Like
The Roman
little by
Empire.
little transition. Rome
Yeah.
wasn't built in a day.
Never heard
It's
that
little
one.
by little. No, really?
That's a really famous thing.
All right, what else? $1 million. Oh, I didn't really
What
say
problems
what.
would you solve?
And I mean, we covered a lot in terms of like socioeconomic problems, educational problems, environmental problems, problems that I would solve again just through my career, like with the system, like with the legal system. People have been maybe like wrongfully convicted, maybe changing the way we evaluate certain things before we make things a law.
Okay.
You know, due process, like a bunch of things, I guess. But if we're gonna get specific like that, same. I would want to contribute to like whatever cause I know is doing better for us as a people, like just humanity, not necessarily just like our nation, beautiful nation, the U.S., but kind of like the world, everyone else, you know.
What do you think is? This is besides the $1 million, but if you had to split the thing with 10 people, or 50 people, 100 people, would you split it evenly, or would you split it with more and then with less?
With my
That's
friend,
a super weird question.
with my friends, I'd help them out.
Would
No
you
handouts.
bro? If you have
I
the $1 million, if you have the $1 million, and I earned the $1 million, right? I mean, this might sound a little selfish, but at least, at least $500,000, 5.5, like at least.
But he's onto something about the no handouts.
Look, if I got $1 million, I would not give money to my friends. I'd help them out.
Yeah.
Whatever you need. Oh, your computer's acting up. I got you, bro. Don't worry. You need a job here. Okay, I got contacts here. What's up? I'd only give money to my family.
Why is that? So you're saying you wouldn't give money
Because
for a
if
problem?
when you give too many handouts, se aprovechan. They get used to
But
it.
that-
And I'm telling you, bro, from experience. You give too many handouts, they get used to it. Then and the day you stop giving them free stuff,
That's
free
it.
shit,
That's it.
like they're like, oh, what the hell, man? I thought you were real,
Yeah.
this and that. Because
They
get
kind of
used
use it
to
against you. They kind of patronize you in that sense.
But that's kind of contradicting the argument. that
No,
I made
no,
before.
I know what you're about to do, and it's super fallible. You can't compare a handout with a charity. That's completely different. Sure, those people in charity did
But
nothing to earn the
still
money,
rob, but they still
need it.
rob. No, they don't.
Charities don't need money. People
mean, they-
starving don't need food. Of course, dude.
Okay, but if he said he very well says if a friend needs my money, I
Okay,
will
but
help.
needs. He uses that term very liberally, very loosely. Needs. Someone doesn't need a new computer. It's very convenient, and if they do need it, they'd work for it. It's just going to be a whole lot more convenient because he wants to do it, not he doesn't need it, because he wants to do it, and just give him another computer. You know what I'm
If
saying?
people want to eat, they can find food. Because it's survival and instinct.
Man, if I had,
I understand, but we're not hunters and gatherers anymore. It's a completely different
bro,
society.
if I had the
nowadays.
money, if I had
It's a
the
little different than
money,
that.
if I was like rich as hell, man, and I see my friend on a lagging computer,
Still good.
bro, I'd buy him a new computer, man, cause he's my friend. Like, if he's like a really good friend,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm just that type of person, bro. Like, I'll do stuff without you even asking me.
Mhm.
So like,
Where do you draw? Okay, so where do you draw that line between?
you just have to know the people, like,
Yeah, you kind of
weigh
evaluate
them,
it. Yeah.
weigh them out. You know, you have to learn
Okay,
to
do you
read
give?
people
Do
really
you
really
give
well. Because there's a lot of fakes,
do
man.
you give expecting back? If I give you a hand right now and I tell you now you're social media famous, or if you do the same to me, do you when you call me? Okay, let me phrase this correctly.
He lost himself.
Yeah, I lost myself. Okay, so you tell me now you're social media famous because I don't want to be social media famous, but like it's a benefit for me to be social media famous, right? You give that to me. If you call me back, do you expect me to help you in the future?
I wouldn't expect it, cause I mean I've gotten let down a lot of times, cause I usually like give more than what other people give. Like I expect more.
You expect
Hold
me?
up, I'm getting lost also. I'm getting lost also.
We're getting
Hold
deep here
up,
for a second.
Hold up.
Gather your thoughts.
You make me famous, but then you are in the bottom. You're in the dirt right now.
No, yeah, it's just that I was trying to like
And I'm
Compare
famous
the
because you
sentence
make me
with
famous, and you give me a call, and yo help me out. I need to be famous again, and I say sorry, bro, I can't.
that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
bro.
it's trash.
Yeah,
That's
like
trash.
like you helped them out. Like
That's terrible.
I know, but did you give me when I was down, expecting in return, or
no, like the first initial thought when you give something to someone in my head,
it's not. Well,
it's out of
in
it's
your head.
generosity.
It's
It
out
should
of,
be generosity.
It's out of me.
Yeah.
Like porque me sale,
Mhm.
porque me sale, not because I expect something.
Do you-
But obviously, like
But if you're in a
we're
position where
talking
you
in
kind of need
different
it,
terms,
yeah.
I got lost.
You'd
because we were
hope
in
someone is
different
there for
terms.
you, you know what I'm saying? Like, not someone to kick you down, but just like he brought you up, for you to bring him up too. You know, and that says a lot
but
about
that's
you as a person.
expecting. You don't.
It's not
You don't
expecting.
own it. You don't like
Again,
put it up.
I know, there's no debt. He doesn't owe you anything. But something as insignificant as that,
You gave me that, and I said, "Thank you, Turi. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's done. You gave it to me because you want it out of your heart. That doesn't make me have to give you back. If I don't have the kind heart that you did, or for some reason I don't want to give it to you,
That's
do I
okay.
have the right to do that? That's what I'm trying to get.
yeah, you do have every right to do it, but you're just gonna be a bad person for it. You know?
Yeah.
Why is that making you a bad person? Because that.
Because he helped you when you were down. Listen, there's no expectation of, you giving back or hey, you owe me when I'm down. No, but it's that sense of you reciprocating it. You get me? Like it's like an equal. If he gives you all that clout and you become super famous, that's awesome. Now if he's down in the dumps and like he needs help, there's no more equality there. Like you guys kind of gotta stabilize it. You get me?
That's where you see like the realness in people.
Exactly.
Good points, guys.
Again, I don't think there's any like duty for you to, but like morally, like ethically, yeah, I think there's like some sort of obligation to kind of help someone who helped you initially. I don't see why you.
I don't
wouldn't.
expect when I give something, I give you this iPhone right now.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, where's my phone? Bro?
I cannot expect anything from you. Anything. If I truly give out of my heart, I don't need anything from you. I just gave it to you because I
Mhm.
felt like it.
Exactly.
Deep down.
You don't expect it.
But if I call you back and I say, yo, I need a phone, I cannot do that. Like, if you want to give me the phone,
If you can't do that, that's fine. I mean, if I'm asked and I'm approached for it, and I know you gave me a phone, and I know you did me that huge favor, I have no reason to negate that or
but
to
if
like,
you know
ignore that.
where
you know?
I think where I think is it's kind of like the turnover and the borderline is
Mhm.
that you should see me being down and helping me.
Of course.
But I shouldn't have to ask for it. I don't think it's right for me to ask for
Yeah,
it.
but sometimes just people don't know. Sometimes people hide it. Like, if you're doing bad, one can assume in society you're not gonna want like other people or other members of that society to know. They're gonna want you to think that's why people like flex or whatever it is. Like again, if I'm doing really bad, let's say economically, and you guys are prospering and it's great, you know, you're super famous in the media, you're a soccer player, and I'm here like never finished law school, like super down, and you know, like I'm not always gonna, if we go to a social gathering, I'm gonna wear my best suit. I'm still gonna kind of, you know, like maintain my image, so to speak, and that's super like common today in society. But I think that's why people eventually ask, because there's no like signs of it, you know, no one really puts that forward. I don't know. It depends on the person, I guess.
All right. All right.
This was a fun one.
All right, guys. There you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed that little debate. And there should be more to come, hopefully, with different people, different topics. And I hope you're liking this setup and different from not always being a podcast. I've tried to get the audio a lot better. I know it sounds kind of far because the mic is far and all that stuff. But and there's a lot of echo in this room. For future, I'll try to upgrade things. Let's see how this goes. And if you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.